After my mom's divorce, she replaced me with her new stepkids, like I didn't even matter. So hey y'all, my name's Tyler, I'm 17, and I live out in Columbus, Ohio. Not exactly the most exciting place, but it's home. Well, it used to feel like home. I grew up just me and my mom Karen. My dad dipped when I was like 2 years old, so it's basically always been me and her against the world. We weren't rich or anything. She worked double shifts at the hospital. I microwaved way too many Hot Pockets, and our little 2-bedroom apartment always smelled like laundry detergent and Febreze. But it was ours. She used to call me her ride or die, her little man. We'd eat takeout Chinese food on Fridays and binge Grey's Anatomy reruns. Dumb stuff, but it was our thing. And then, everything changed. About 3 years ago, Mom met this guy Rick. Some middle-aged dude with a Ford F-150 and an ego to match. He worked in construction, made decent money, wore his baseball caps backwards like he thought he was still 25. And Mom? She fell head over heels like she was a teenager again. First, I didn't care. I mean, whatever, my mom deserves to be happy, right? She'd been lonely for years. I figured, cool, maybe this guy will treat her nice. But from the second he came around, I swear I started feeling like a third wheel in my own house. He'd show up with his 2 kids, Madison, who's 15, and Logan, who's 12. They lived mostly with their mom in Cleveland, but they'd come stay with Rick every other weekend. And suddenly, our Friday night Chinese food tradition? Gone. Replaced with pizza nights for the whole family. I didn't even get a vote. Like, I remember the first weekend they stayed over. Madison just walked into my room. Didn't knock, didn't ask. Sat on my bed and started scrolling through TikTok like she owned the place. I was like, hey, what the hell? And she goes, Dad says this room is big enough for 2. I might move in here when we stay over. Excuse me? I went to my mom, thinking she'd have my back. But instead she laughed it off like, oh, Tyler, don't be so dramatic. She's just joking. Except she wasn't. That girl wasn't joking at all. From then on, it just kept getting worse. Rick moved in after, like, 6 months of dating. 6 months. Meanwhile, me and Mom had been holding it down for 17 years, and suddenly this guy's brushing his teeth in our bathroom, moving his boots into our closet, acting like he owns the place. And Mom? She started changing. She wasn't my mom anymore. She was Rick's wife. The first time I really felt it hit me was at Christmas. Normally, it's just me and Mom, maybe my grandma if she wasn't in Florida. We'd open presents in our pajamas, eat cinnamon rolls, just chill. But that year, Rick's kids came over, and it turned into this whole Hallmark production. Matching PJs, fake smiles, a million photos for Facebook. When it came time for presents, Madison got a brand new iPhone. Logan got a PlayStation 5. I opened my gift bag and found a hoodie. A hoodie from Target. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for any gift. But an iPhone and a PS5? Compared to a hoodie? Like, damn, at least try to hide the favoritism. I looked at my mom, hoping she'd notice, hoping she'd say something. But she just gave me that tight smile. Like, don't ruin this. That was the first time I felt like I wasn't her priority anymore. After Christmas, it only got worse. Rick started making all the rules in the house. Suddenly, I had a curfew, even though I'd always been responsible. Suddenly, I had to do extra chores. Taking out his trash, mowing his lawn, while Madison and Logan got a free pass because they were guests. Guests? Bro, they've been here every other weekend for months. At what point do they stop being guests and start pulling their weight? I tried talking to Mom about it, but she brushed me off every time. Tyler, you need to be more flexible. Tyler, they're younger. Cut them some slack. Tyler, Rick is just trying to help you grow up. Grow up? By getting treated like the unwanted stepchild in my own damn house? And the worst part? My mom started calling Rick's kids our kids. Like, she'd be on the phone with her sister and go, oh, the kids are doing great. Madison has cheer practice. Logan just made the soccer team. And I'm standing there like, what about me? Do I not exist anymore? By the time spring rolled around, I swear I felt like a stranger in my own home. So, by the time summer hit, I was already on edge 24/7. Every time Rick's kids came over, it was like the air in the house got sucked out. Madison blasting her music on Bluetooth speakers, Logan leaving his crap all over the living room, and my mom acting like they were the center of the universe. One night in June, I was in my room just minding my business, gaming with my buddy Jason on Xbox. Headset on, Doritos open, living my best life. Suddenly, the door flies open and Logan storms in. Yo, get off, I want to play Fortnite. I swear I thought he was joking. I was like, bro, I'm literally in the middle of a game. Chill. And he goes, Dad said I could use the Xbox whenever I'm here. So, yeah, get off. I laughed. Like an actual laugh. You're trippin', dude. This is my Xbox. I bought it with my own money from bagging groceries. Go ask your dad for one. Next thing I know, he's screaming downstairs, Dad, Tyler won't let me play. Rick stomps up like the damn Hulk, bangs on my door and yells, Open up. I crack the door open, controller still in my hand. What's up? What's up is you not sharing. You need to be more of a team player, Tyler. Let Logan play for a while. Are you serious? This is my console. I paid for it. He's not touching it. Rick's face turned red. Don't talk back. When you live in my house, you follow my rules. I lost it. Your house? This was me and Mom's house way before you came around. Who even are you? We started yelling so loud. Mom came running in. Enough. Both of you stop. She turned to me with that disappointed look I hated. Tyler, just let him play for a while. Please. And that's when it clicked. She wasn't even on my side anymore. I threw the controller on my bed and snapped. Fine. Take it. Take everything. That's what y'all do anyway. I stormed out the front door, slammed it so hard the frame rattled. When I came back later that night, Mom was waiting in the kitchen, arms crossed. Tyler, we need to talk. I rolled my eyes. Here we go. Don't you roll your eyes at me. You embarrassed me in front of Rick and his kids tonight. You can't keep acting like this. Acting like what? Like I live here? Like I actually matter? Don't start. No, seriously. Do I matter to you anymore? Or is it just Rick and his perfect little family now? Her face softened for a second. Tyler, of course you matter. Don't be ridiculous. Then why do you treat me like some extra? Like some roommate you don't even like? That hit her. She didn't even know what to say. She just shook her head and muttered, You're being dramatic. And I snapped. Like snapped in a way I didn't even know I could. Dramatic? Dramatic? You're the one who ditched your own son for some dude with a pickup truck. You don't even care about me anymore. I hate you. You hear me? I hate you. She gasped like I had slapped her. Don't you dare talk to me like that. Why not? Why'd you even have me if you were just gonna replace me? Huh? You should have just given me up for adoption or something. At least then maybe someone would have actually wanted me. Her eyes filled with tears, but I didn't stop. My chest was heaving, words just spilling out like lava. You know what? I wish Dad never left. 'Cause at least he wouldn't have sold me out like this. At least he wouldn't have picked some random kids over his own blood. That one crushed her. She just stood there frozen, like she'd been punched. Then, quietly, Go to your room. And I screamed, It's not even my room anymore, is it? It's just storage until Madison decides to take it over. I slammed the door so hard a picture frame fell off the wall. The next few weeks were hell. Every little thing turned into a fight. If I left a dish in the sink, Rick would go, You're lazy, Tyler. If I didn't want to hang out with Madison and Logan, Mom would go, Stop isolating yourself. If I tried to talk to her alone, Rick would just be there, always hovering, always butting in. One night, I came home from hanging with Jason, and Mom and Rick were on the couch, whispering. I heard my name. I froze in the hallway and listened. Rick, the kid needs discipline. He's out of control. Mom, he's just adjusting. It's been hard for him. Rick? No. He's spoiled. He thinks he runs this house. We can't keep letting him. That was it. I burst into the room. Oh, I'm spoiled? Really? Mr. I buy my kids iPhones and PS5s thinks I'm spoiled. Rick stood up, towering over me. You better watch your mouth. Or what? You gonna ground me? You're not even my dad. Mom shouted, Tyler, enough. But I was past the point of no return. You know what, Mom? Maybe you should have married him a long time ago. Then you wouldn't have had me screwing up your life. Her face crumbled. Don't say that. Why not? It's true, isn't it? You've been waiting for a chance to swap me out for a better family. Congratulations, you did it. She tried to grab my arm, but I yanked away. Don't touch me. Just don't. I can't even look at you right now. I ran upstairs, slammed my door, and punched my pillow until my hands hurt. By August, things were straight up unbearable. Mom kept trying to force family nights with Rick and his kids. Board games, movie nights, backyard barbecues. I hated every second of it. At one barbecue, Madison made some snide comment like, Wow, Tyler, do you ever smile? Or are you just permanently depressed? Everyone laughed. Even my mom. I stared at her, dead serious. Really? You're just gonna let her talk to me like that? Mom said, She was joking, relax. Relax? You'd never let me say that to her, but she can clown on me and it's fine? Screw this. I threw my plate down on the grass and stormed inside. Rick followed, fuming. You think you can talk to your mom like that and just walk away? You're not a man, you're a brat. And I lost it all over again. I'm a brat? You barged into my life, stole my mom, and now you act like you own me? Newsflash. I'll never be your kid. Never. He got in my face. Good. 'Cause I wouldn't want you if you begged me. Silence. My heart stopped. I turned to my mom, waiting, praying, for her to finally defend me. But she just whispered, Tyler, please, just go upstairs. And that was it. That was the moment I knew. She'd chosen them. By the time school started back up in September, I was basically a ghost in my own house. I'd leave early, come home late, eat in my room, and talk as little as possible. The silence between me and Mom was like a brick wall, thick and heavy. But tension like that, it doesn't just disappear. It builds, festers, and eventually it explodes. It was a Friday night. Rick had ordered pizza. Madison was snapping selfies in the kitchen. Logan was yelling at his game on the TV. I came downstairs just to grab a soda, minding my own business. Rick looked at me and smirked. Oh, look who decided to join the family. I clenched my jaw. I'm not here to join. I just want a Coke. Madison snickered. Wow, Tyler, you're always such a buzzkill. No wonder Mom looks happier with us around. That did it. I slammed the fridge door so hard the magnets fell off. Say that again, I barked. She rolled her eyes. Chill, it was a joke. But it wasn't a joke. It was the truth. Everyone in that room knew it. Rick put his slice down and stood up. Enough. Don't talk to your sister like that. My blood boiled. She's not my sister. She'll never be my sister. The whole room went quiet. Madison's face twisted. Logan froze mid-game. And Mom? She just looked at me with that same damn disappointed face I'd been seeing for months. Tyler, you're out of line. No, Mom. I'm finally telling the truth. You replaced me. You didn't even hesitate. You picked him and them over me. And I'm done pretending like that's okay. Her voice shook. That's not true. I love you. Love me? Love me? If you loved me, you wouldn't let him talk down to me. You wouldn't laugh when they clown on me. You wouldn't make me feel like a stranger in my own home. Rick barked. Watch your mouth. Shut up. Rick, you're not my dad. You never will be. I was screaming now, chest heaving, hands shaking. You know what, Mom? I hate it here. I hate you for doing this to me. I wish I'd never been born. 'Cause clearly you didn't even want me in the first place. Her face went pale like all the blood drained out. She whispered, Tyler, don't say that. But I wasn't stopping. Tears were burning my eyes, but I didn't care. You think I don't see it? The way you light up when his kids are around? The way you brag about them like they're yours while I'm just, what? Dead weight? Some mistake you're stuck with? Newsflash, Mom. Mistakes know when they're not wanted. She covered her mouth, sobbing. Rick wrapped his arm around her like he was her savior, and that just made me angrier. Pointed at him. Yeah. Hold her. Play hero. That's all you are, a replacement. And apparently so am I. Then I bolted upstairs. My heart was pounding so loud it felt like a drum in my ears. I grabbed my backpack, stuffed it with clothes, my Xbox, whatever I could shove in, and stomped back down. Mom was waiting at the bottom of the stairs, crying. Tyler, please don't go. I didn't choose them over you. I thought I could give you more. A bigger family. More love. More love. My voice cracked. You don't get it, Mom. I didn't need more. I just needed you. And you couldn't even give me that. Her hand shook as she reached for me. I'm sorry. Please, just talk to me. But I pulled away. It's too late. And I walked out the door. I stayed at my grandma's place for a while. She lived 15 minutes away, in a little one-story house that always smelled like cookies. She didn't ask questions at first. She just opened the door, hugged me tight, and said, "You're safe here, honey." For the first time in months, I felt like somebody actually wanted me. Of course, Mom called. She texted. She even showed up at Grandma's once, begging to talk. But I couldn't face her. Every time I thought about that night, I heard my own voice screaming, "You picked them over me," and saw her crying in Rick's arms. I skipped dinner with her, ignored her texts, let her voicemails pile up. She sounded so broken, but part of me didn't care. Like, where was that energy when I was begging her to see me? Couple weeks later, Grandma sat me down at the kitchen table. "Tyler," she said gently, "I know you're hurt, and you have every right to be, but running away from your mom isn't gonna fix anything. She chose them, Grandma. She made her decision." Grandma sighed. Sometimes parents screw up. Sometimes they think they're doing what's best, and they don't realize who they're hurting until it's too late. But she's still your mom. And trust me, she loves you more than you know. I wanted to believe her. I really did. But all I could see was that Christmas morning. Me opening a hoodie while Madison unwrapped an iPhone. Eventually, I agreed to meet Mom for coffee. Neutral territory. When I walked into the Starbucks, she was already there, clutching a latte like it was the only thing keeping her together. Her eyes were red and puffy. "Tyler," she whispered when she saw me. I sat down, arms crossed. "Say what you need to say." She swallowed hard. "I messed up. I thought blending our families would give you more love, more support. But I didn't realize I was pushing you away. I'm so sorry, baby. I never wanted you to feel second place. You're my son, my first priority. Always." Tears welled up in my eyes, but I blinked them back. "Then why didn't you show it? Why did you let him talk to me like that? Why did you let them treat me like crap?" Her voice cracked. "Because I was scared. Scared of losing him. Scared of being alone again. But in trying not to lose him, I lost you. And that's worse than anything." For the first time in months, I believed her. Or at least, I wanted to. I didn't say it's okay, because it wasn't. The wound was still raw, still bleeding. But I said, quietly, "You've got a lot to prove, Mom." She nodded, tears streaming. "I'll prove it. I promise. We're not magically fixed. I still live with Grandma half the time. Rick and I barely speak. Madison avoids me, Logan won't even look me in the eye. And honestly, I'm fine with that. But Mom? She tries now. She shows up to my games. She texts me good night. She bought me concert tickets for my favorite band and went with me, just the two of us, no Rick, no kids. For the first time in a long time, it felt like old times again. Do I forgive her completely? Not yet. But maybe one day. Because here's the thing. I may have screamed, "I hate you," in the heat of the moment. But deep down, I don't. I just wanted her to choose me. And maybe, just maybe, she finally is. Thanks for sticking with me till the end of my story. I honestly don't know what to do next. Should I give my mom another chance? Or should I just keep my distance and protect myself? I really need advice. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading them.